Welcome to the LaLanne Pass It On podcast. And it is Greg Justice along with my co-host and the real star of the show, Elaine, LaLanne. Elaine, how are you today?
Well, I'm great. What would I do without you? I'm no star of the show. You're the one that does it all. So,
No,
but we've got somebody exciting today. You tell us all about it.
we really do. Hey, our special guest today is an award-winning communications, public affairs, and marketing executive. She is the CEO, Chief Creative Officer, and storyteller at Drisha Leggitt and Company's Communications. She is also the Chief Communications Officer for BeFit and the LaLanne family. It is a pleasure to welcome Drisha Leggitt to the show. Welcome, Drisha.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. When you invited me, I was like, I'm not cool enough for this. So I felt so honored that Elaine and you wanted to include me in this process. You know how much I love the LaLanne family.
You know what else that people don't know, that in 2016 you got that award. Not only that award, the award for one of the best PR people in the PR magazine, right?
Yeah, I was selected on the inaugural list of best women in PR worldwide.
Yeah,
So
how do you like that?
Yeah, that was a big surprise. It's not that was nice. I've been very blessed in my career that I've been able to work with really exceptional people, and I have a really exceptional team. So yeah, as Elaine always says, we're all about our audience. We're all about the people around us. So I've just been very lucky that I work with good people. But you know, while I've worked with a lot of celebrities, and I've actually worked with 6 US presidents and a queen, there have been just a couple people in my life that have left me starstruck. And LaLanne was that person. Left me absolutely starstruck and tripping over my words when I got her phone call in 2011.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you know, that's
after
a good.
Jack passed away.
Yes, and there's a great story behind that. And Drisha, you've been a part of the LaLanne brand really since 2011. And I think that we should let Elaine tell the wonderful story about how the relationship came to be. Why don't you share that with us, Elaine?
Yes, Drisha called. She when Jack passed away, she was upset, kind of, in her heart, that they were going to do a moment of silence for Jack, and so she had called our agent Rick Hirsch and said, you can't have a moment of silence. You gotta move,
Yeah.
And now you tell the rest of the story when you.
Well, at the time, I was working to help save physical education in California. So I found out by accident the Thursday before the Tuesday memorial service for Jack LaLanne that the fitness community worldwide was going to have a moment of silence in his honor. And even though I'd never met the LaLannes, I was absolutely sure that was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard. That's not what Jack LaLanne would have wanted. Jack would have wanted a moment of movement, not a moment of silence. And I look back on that now, what hubris, right? I didn't know these people. But see, that was the magic of Jack LaLanne. Now, something really tells you something about him. He was always after romper room. And in my growing up, my little ADHD mind, my mother had me exercising every day. And so he would look into the camera every morning and he'd point at us and say, okay, kids, you go get your mom. Let's go work out. And he might as well have been pointing into the TV. Okay, Drisha, you focus your little crazy brain and you go get your mother because we're going to lift stuff. And I remember, with my mother and my grandmother lifting tomato juice cans and doing side lifts. And he made everybody, especially little Drisha Leggitt, feel like he was my friend.
Yeah, and the glamour stretcher,
Yeah, he was he was a member of our family and that he would want us to move. So fast forward to 2011, I find out that they're going to do a moment of silence in his honor. And for whatever reason, that bothered me so much that they were doing it wrong, that I contacted and worked with 300 physical educators up and down the state to do 51 jumping jacks in Jack LaLanne's honor, because his show started in 1951. He passed away at 96, but we didn't think the kids could do 96 jumping jacks. So we did 51. We had all the PE teachers lead their kids on that Tuesday during the memorial service, but I didn't want we set that all up on Friday, and we didn't want the LaLanne family, I didn't want the LaLanne family, who I'd never met, to feel, awkward about it, or that, we were somehow not paying respect to the late, great Jack LaLanne. So the only phone number I could find was this one phone number to this big time Hollywood agent, that represented the LaLannes. And so I left a message on a voicemail machine. I was sure I'd never hear anything from them again. This is so crazy. But Monday morning, I got a call from Danny LaLanne, who said, that's exactly what my dad would have wanted. He would have wanted a moment of movement. And we were so honored. So I got all the teachers out up and down the state, and all the kids were doing jumping jacks, and people were filming them and put it up on the Facebook page in honor of Jack LaLanne. And I know that they talked about it in the memorial service. And I felt so lucky and so honored that I got to, help in a very, very small way, recognize the who was really the first mass physical educator. A couple days later, I assumed that nothing else would happen, right? And then a couple days later, out of the blue, I got a call on my cell phone, and she said, hi, this is Lala. I'm Jack's wife. I was Jack's wife for 51 years, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. Jack would have loved what you did, getting all the kids up, doing a moment of movement. And if there's anything that I can do to ever help you. And I got, what do you think about golf tournaments? Because I have a golf tournament that's absolutely failing. And not a couple weeks later, she had half the 49ers and a whole bunch of her celebrity friends come and play golf for my little teeny tiny golf tournament.
That's when I was a golfer.
Yeah. And helped us raise money to save PE in our schools. And so so I'm one of the very, very few people in Elaine's life who never met Jack, but have looked at her as our friend and mentor ever since then. Elaine was primarily responsible for me going out on my own, telling me that I could do it, and I should follow, I had that kind of talent, and she believed in me. And, and so there's been many times when I've called her up, or I've been frustrated, and, she'd tell me, just kill him with kindness, when I just wanted to kill him. It really helped me, focus and be positive and know that anything in life is possible if you make it happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And so your relationship started in 2011 with the LaLanne family.
And then Rick Hirsch was involved in all this too. He didn't you talk to him, our agent?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. It was, I was just so impressed that a big Hollywood agent would pass on my voicemail message. I know how well the big stars he knows. I couldn't believe that they thought about, that he was, that shows you what a great agent he is, that he knew that even a little teeny tiny group of PE teachers would matter to the LaLannes, and they did. And that what else is really important about this relationship, though, is that Elaine treats everybody like spun gold. It's this is a woman who as off camera has told me things like she put together events with the King and Queen of Thailand, or joining Princess Margaret and the Queen of England. And this is somebody who thinks of everybody the same, and everybody the same in a wonderful way. And I don't know if Lane knows this, but in her office one day when I came to visit her a couple years later, she had pictures up she has pictures lined up in her office along one wall. And she had pictures, I think, like with her and Arnold Schwarzenegger and her and Jane Fonda, and a picture of her and me in between. And I, and I actually took a picture of those pictures and sent it to my husband and said, "Oh my God, she thinks of me the same as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jane Fonda." But
Well,
that's
I see everybody as who they are and their heart, because everybody in this life is individualized. And I get this question a lot, and they say, well, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite bird? Who's your best friend? I have no best friends. I have no favorite colors. Because how can there be a color like this green? How could there be a color like orange? How could be, it's just, everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful to me. And so I think if everybody has that feeling and have a positive attitude in life, it's be a lot happier.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's and has taught me that every day, which is part of the reason why we came up with this idea for the Jack LaLanne Jumping Jack Challenge.
And that is a good segue, because the relationship began with a moment of movement, right? With jumping jacks in honor of Jack's life and legacy. And we're going to roll the clock forward now to 2024 from 2011. And we're going to do more jumping jacks, not just in honor of Jack, but to our mutual friend there, LaLanne. And why don't you tell us all? It's going to happen at the Idea World 2024 convention in Los Angeles. Why don't you tell us about that and kind of what went behind the scenes to make this an idea to bring to fruition?
And they don't have to be in Los Angeles. If they're in Portland, Oregon, or someplace, they can just do it, sign up. Tell us about it.
Well, as you both said, we're doing we're going to attempt to break the Guinness World's Record for most people doing jumping jacks simultaneously. The original record was set in Poland in 2018, and it was 2,251 people. And when I found that out, I thought, well, that's crazy. We get way more than that number of people just at the Idea World Conference. People come from all over the world to attend the Idea World Convention. It's the best of the best of fitness experts and nutrition experts and
trainers. Yeah.
It's where all of the best professionals go. And I started thinking about it, and we could totally break that record at the Idea World Convention with all the people who care the most about it. And the reason why I thought about that is because I also know that the fitness industry really took a hit during COVID, and fitness people are so often called upon to energize everyone else, to be that battery to get everybody else going. But we also need to have our battery filled, right? We need our cup filled. And Idea is a place where people can do that. And every year, Elaine gives the Jack LaLanne Lifetime Achievement Award at Idea World. And Elaine turned 98 this year. And while she always says, "Oh, I'm just Jack's wife," I don't think she really realizes how beloved she is or what an impact she makes on the fitness community and people like me. So I talked to the people at Idea, pretty much around her first, and told them my idea, that I think that if we all pulled together, we could break this world record at the Idea World Conference if everybody did 1 to 98 jumping jacks, because jumping jacks were popularized by Jack LaLanne in the Jack LaLanne Show. But we would do 1 to 98 because Elaine just turned 98 years old.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do 98 because I have a bone-on-bone leg, so I can't jump. But
keep
I
telling
can
you,
do
you don't
this.
have to jump.
How about this? Does that look pretty good?
That
I'm moving
counts.
my arms. Jack says, as long as you're moving, that's important, you know?
Right. Well, and see, that's the perfect example. So what professionals also do is that they help modify and help us recover. And the nice thing about jumping jacks is that you can do it anywhere, at any time, at any age. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You don't need a big club, expensive gym membership. You don't have to be a tremendous athlete. Anybody can do jumping jacks. And you know what? People like doing jumping jacks.
Yes.
And we were looking for, when I'm talking with LaLanne, and this seems to be an opportunity that's really bringing people together. People are really excited about this. And the other thing that's really important about our idea, right out of LaLanne's playbook, is that not everybody can get to LA, right? Not everybody can be at the convention center. Not everybody is, even people who are looking at professional development at IDEA may not be able to go to the LA Convention Center and attend the conference themselves. But thanks to live streaming and technology, we can do virtual live streaming so that anybody can be part of this record. And again, help bringing people together. You can be a world record breaker and participate on this on Friday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
July 12th at 1 p.m. We're all gonna be there jumping.
Yep.
And I don't care where you are. And if you want to sign up, you can go to JackLaLanne.com and sign up. You can sign up at ideafit.com. So we have we have a new website, and I'm so excited about, because we're gonna show a lot of the new a lot of Jack's shows, and they've been all reformatted, and they're up to the standards of today. And it's just like he was when in the 1950s and 60s and 70s. So it's going to be exciting. We hope you'll all look in, and we hope you'll all join us, right?
Yes.
Greg, do you have some?
Yeah, so the specifics are, again, it is going to be live at the IDEA World 2024 conference in the Los Angeles Convention Center in the Expo Hall on Friday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Mhm.
We're going to stream it live on the Jack LaLanne Facebook page. So you can be part of that world record with us anywhere around the world. And I'm going to be posting those dates and the visuals on this podcast so that you'll see it overlay while we're talking about it. But yeah, so join us live or via stream on Jack LaLanne Facebook page. You can sign up at ideafit.com or jacklalanne.com, and you can sign up for either the live event or the live streaming event. And did I miss any of the details with
We just want
that?
And then we want people to, even if you go to Idea Fit, but we want you to at least look into our new website.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We're all excited about it, because we were getting to the point where we're just like an old website, you know.
Yeah, no, the brand new website has so much
revitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it really has a lot to offer, including we just released the LaLanne Legacy newsletter. The first edition just released on June 4th, and you can sign up for the LaLanne Legacy newsletter on jacklalanne.com.
And we've already had people saying that they really like our newsletter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah,
And
we have
all
special
these podcasts will be on it too, won't they?
Oh yeah, the podcasts are there. the TV shows that have been, updated to today's standards, the newsletter, so much more, and even some
News
LaLanne
coverage.
swag
Yeah.
to get on.
Links to great Elaine and the LaLanne family interviews on there.
Yes.
We've got a great New York Times article. We've got Elaine's interview with Rachel Ray, and also some really cool videos of her with her friends and family too. We've got links to, I think, the with Lou Ferrigno, where Lou and Elaine were actually in Jack LaLanne's personal gym and talking about his legacy. A lot of people don't realize that Jack was more than just a TV star. If they went to a modern health club, if they used pulley machines or what we now call the Smith machine, those are all things that Jack invented. That he invented
The leg extension,
protein
the
bar.
squat machine, which is the now the Smith machine.
All of those things, people don't realize that he was more than just a TV star. The modern health as fitness industry as we know it today was launched by Jack LaLanne.
And that's why he's called the godfather of modern fitness, and
right.
well-deserved title.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground in this last 15 or 20 minutes. I want to make sure that we're very clear about where people can get more information about all that is to come with this wonderful event. So Drisha, why don't you share again all the specific details about where they can find out more about the Jack LaLanne Jumping Jack Challenge?
Absolutely. Anybody, anywhere can participate and help us break the world record for most people performing jumping jacks simultaneously on Friday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or whatever the simultaneous time is worldwide. So if you're in Southern California or can get to Southern California, please join us at the IDEA World Convention, which is taking place at Los Angeles Convention Center. We are very, very, very lucky that IDEA, in support of this effort, is allowing anybody to walk into the expo for only $5 and participate in the event. So you don't have to be a fitness professional to
That's
enjoy.
right. They could just go there that very day.
Yeah.
And go in and we want to fill that room. And so if you're down there in Los Angeles, we want you there. I'm going to be there. Drisha's going to be there. We're going to have Denise Austin there. We're going to have lots of celebrities and Kathy Smith, we hope. It's just going to be so much fun.
It will be great fun. And IDEA is so cool about this, and they're so supportive that not only are they allowing anybody to come in for a $5 expo pass for that day, but they can come back in the next day. So they want anybody anywhere that wants to participate in this can. And we want to be shoulder to shoulder with people jumping jacks, and anybody of any age. If you've got kids, bring them down. If you've got parents, bring them down. Anybody can do this. And if you can't be there in LA with us personally, you can sign up yourself, or please sign up your friends and family, your groups, your studio, your yoga studio, your book club, your kids' soccer team, your first tea group, your PE teachers, your coaches. Everybody can pull together a group, go on jacklalanne.com, upload their names. They can participate in the live stream, take a video so that we have the date and time stamp. We'll upload it to the Jack LaLanne page, and boom, you are a world record holder. Plus, what's really cool is that everybody can go back to the Jack LaLanne page and see everybody else's videos. And we've got some fun people doing some cool stuff. We've got some people who are saying that they're going to do it underwater and do it on the Great Wall of China. And we have people doing it at the state capitals. And there's going to be some really fun places people are going to be doing jumping jacks. I'm told that John LaLanne, Jack's son, he's even going to have some surfers doing it out on the surfboards. I don't know how, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And
Oh.
Elaine, I'm going to give you the final word, but I've also heard that there may even be a mutual friend of ours that will be wearing a Jack LaLanne outfit on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
I won't say who,
Oh.
but somebody may have one of the Jack LaLanne jumpsuits on.
Oh, really?
So
Well,
you've
I-
got the final word, Elaine. What do you say?
well, I think we're going to be giving out these. There's a jumping jack challenge. This is just in rough.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, jumping jack challenge.
Oh, cool.
There's a picture. We can give away these pictures, and there's a picture of me.
Yeah.
A picture of there's 30 years difference. This is 1950 what 54 1954, and that's 1954, and that's the other 84. That's 30
Wow.
years difference. So we're going to have that picture to. We'll
That's so
probably-
cool.
Hey, should
Yeah.
we try that on stage again?
Yeah. But
Maybe
anyway,
not.
Maybe with some of the
ask Jack to
celebrities.
be back here.
Maybe with some of the celebrities.
Uh,
You know, again, anybody, anywhere, please join us and, you know, help us continue the LaLanne legacy. And also watch out, because coming up, Mark Wahlberg and the LaLanne family are going to be producing a documentary about Jack LaLanne, and Mark is even going to be playing Jack in the movie. So more to come.